Hi, everyone. Welcome to the first matchup of the NBA Cup. There is a lot of excitement in this building tonight. With Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan, and we're joined by our reporter, David Aldridge, on the sidelines. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You take a look at the Suns. They were hoping to get off to a better start to the season. Things are still early, so they still may have a chance. And, of course, there's the Jazz, a half game back. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Durant is out there with Nick Richards. And it's Martin in at the 3 slot. And for the Jazz, the guard pair, it's George and Sexton. In at forward, it's going to be Markkanen and Collins. And it's Kessler in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And a little extra at stake tonight, as this is the first game of the NBA Cup group stage for each of these teams.
And both coaches want to get that first win under their belt. With only 4 games in this stage, the tournament doesn't give you much room for error.
Durant for 3. Here's Richards, a stupendous finish in traffic. Richards got the opening bucket of the night here for the Suns.
Yeah, that's a nice hustle play, but boy, it drives a coach crazy to concede second chance points.
Pass to Kessler. Outside, Markkanen. Oh, good with the triple. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. Here's Richards. Outside, Beal from outside the arc, and he's good on the 3 ball.
No hesitation whatsoever. I just love how Beal makes that decision quickly to shoot off the catch.
Now here's Markkanen. Real disappointing game for him in that loss to San Antonio. Here's George. Can't hit that one. Good D by Booker. And Phoenix pushing it up now. And the layup's good off the glass.
And you know, defenses try to get physical with Booker, and now he's used to that. He just plays through the contact.
Now, here's George. Outside, Markkanen. Kessler, a screen on Martin. Here's Markkanen. That one's off, still out of sync. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and Greg efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again? KD is right at the top of that list.
And the first one drops.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. You know, Greg, thinking back to the glory days in Utah, they went to back-to-back finals in 97 and 98.
Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that Stockton-Malone era, they just couldn't overcome the dynastic Bulls. The Jazz still searching for that first NBA title.
And so here's Phoenix following the bucket by the Jazz. Booker outside. And the Suns miss again. Jazz have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Got that bucket in no time at all.
Nice follow-through by Sexton. He got hit.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Collins against KD. Kessler with the rebound.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him. It's going to be Sexton shooting. Bradley Beal picks one up, and this is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line for the Jazz, Colin Sexton. One shot.
One shot.
Greg Colin Sexton, still so young. He entered the league when he was just 19.
Yeah, drafted back in 2018. Sexton has a few years left in his 20s, so you expect him to continue to expand his game and improve on both ends.
Now, here's Sexton. Bradley Beal unable to get his shot to go. That ties the game. Sexton's got 7 points.
He's shifty. Sexton can get by you if he's given a lane.
Booker the pass to Durant. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
You just don't realize how difficult it is to hit a shot that deep. Man, that was sweet.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Some stats. Here are the numbers for Kevin Durant. Averaging 23 points per game, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
Yeah, look, he is truly the kind of player you build everything around. Your plays, your lineups, it's all about setting this guy up for success.
Now, here's Sexton. He's got 7. There's the lob to Markkanen. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Markkanen showing his athleticism, soaring to hammer home the alley-oop.
Beal the pass to Booker. And it's sent back by Kessler. George against Booker. And George kicks to Markkanen. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Markkanen's got 5 now.
Yeah, from range, Markkanen has such an effortless stroke.
Booker the pass to Richards. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Now, Will Hardy talked to me a little while ago. I asked him about his team's plan in trying to contain Kevin Durant. He said, I don't think you can contain Kevin Durant. Our focus is trying to have him take tough shots. Hope he misses most of them. We'll see if they can put any pressure on KD tonight, guys.
Thank you, David. Now here's Booker after Colin Sexton's miss. Booker, no good.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Sexton kicks to George. Shot clock at 6. Puts up a deep 3. Rebound by the Suns. Richards got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Booker. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. GA, when we think about Devin Booker's scoring ability, he always has been ahead of the curve.
The youngest player ever to score 70 in a game, amongst the youngest to get to 10,000 points. Booker is on a historic scoring pace.
And he knocks down the first one. So, Stan, most teams right now still trying to capture that rhythm, that right rhythm. To coaches, I'm sure it's obvious who has done that and who is still struggling to get that rhythm.
Absolutely, Kevin. On a team-wide basis and on an individual player basis, you can figure out who really understands what's supposed to be happening on the floor. You can see when a team is flowing and everything is working together. But then the hard part is to be consistent with that night after night.
Now, here is George. Scoreless thus far. Into the lane. Releases. The Jazz again can't hit it. Phoenix has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Dunn, the bounce pass. Richards passes to Beal. And it's sent back by Kessler.
Oh, big Walker Kessler. That is how you use your size.
George finds Sexton. A floater. A shot's good on the assist by George. George has got his 5th assist in this one. Phoenix with the ball. And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
Here they come. The Utah Jazz high squad. What a day this is. On the court with the high squad. Time for teacher.
Suns making a change here. Jones has checked in. Now a chance to check out the top NBA block leaders. You look at Kessler, a fierce inside defender, tops in the NBA in blocks.
What an intimidator he is in the paint. I mean, he's shot to the top of that leaderboard, and nobody feels comfortable putting a shot up around him right now.
Richards finds Jones. Now, here's Dunn. He's tightly guarded. Booker got a piece of it.
You know, having a point guard who can block shots is a luxury. Sexton with terrific timing and reach on that one.
Now, here's Sexton. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Hendricks. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Here's Booker. 17 points in his last outing. To the paint. Here's Jones. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Keontae George picks one up. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Utah.
Wow, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitant.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
And that one falls for Jones. And with this score of the Suns, you know, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for them.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
And so Jones nails both of them. And for the Jazz, the last few seasons, Coach, have been a period of rebuilding.
Yeah, it has, Kevin. You know they acquired a lot of draft capital when they traded Gobert and Mitchell. And they've since drafted a lot of young talent and still have plenty of picks to work with.
Here's Sensabaugh. It's hauled in by Dunn. Here's KD. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Durant's got 7 points.
And the handles from Durant are downright filthy, using him to cut up the defense there with ease.
And it's Collier missing. The Suns leading. Pass to Jones. To the middle. Here's Richards, and he dunks it down.
Yeah, good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
For Utah, they've gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. Here's Filipowski, defended by Richards. Filipowski passes to Collier. Terrific assist, a nice finish, solid play all around.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Pass to Richards. KD with it. Got a hand on it. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust.
Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen and you show us your best move. Let's go. You gotta dance like everyone's watching.
Substitutions here.
Let's hear it for all the Yankees.
Five to shoot. Here's Beal. Bucket is good. Beal's got 5 points so far.
And people thought Beal was just a shooter out of college, but he rounded out his game when he learned how to finish through contact.
Here's Juzang. On the wing, Markkanen. Here's Collier, defended by Jones. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Markkanen can't get it to go.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Down low, here's Dunn, and Dunn with the slam.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Here's Collier, defended by Jones. Back to Markkanen. Pass to Juzang. The Jazz working the ball around now. The shot. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it.
I love seeing a player pass up his own shot to create a great look for a teammate.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Suns ahead. They lead by 4. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Suns?
Well, they keep finding ways to get to the free throw line. The defense is being overly aggressive, and they're baiting them into fouls.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
So it's Utah now, trailing by 4. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Yeah, in that one, the shot selection wasn't terrible, but they had to tighten it up. That did not happen.
Seems like they did all they could, and sometimes it still doesn't go your way.
So with Durant sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. They've got Bradley Beal, Plumlee out there with Royce O'Neal. Then it's Tyus Jones, and it's Dunn in at the small forward position.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Here's Collier, defended by Jones. Clock at 6. Markkanen a screen on Jones. Here's Collier. Drops it in from 11 feet. Collier's got his second bucket of the night.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Now here's Plumlee. Still yet to score.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Here's Hendricks, guarded by O'Neal. Hendricks passes to Count. Markkanen a screen on Jones. Fires from deep. That's in, and the Suns' lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket for Markkanen.
Just a great setup for Markkanen. All he needed to do was shoot in rhythm.
And coach, you watch Markkanen, he's a perfect fit for today's NBA, isn't he?
Yeah, a big guy who can shoot the ball, Kevin. And look, he's learned to put the ball on the floor, go to the basket. He's a lot stronger than people give him credit for. This guy can really play the game.
Here's Jones after the basket by Utah. Pass to Plumlee. Beal, that's for 2, and he nails the jumper. Beal's got 9. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Markkanen with it. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And he lays it straight in. 10 points for him.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Pass to Beal. O'Neal sets the screen for Beal. Off target with his 3. Jazz have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Here's Collier. Stolen by Jones. Here's the teardrop. Good work there as it goes.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Here's Collier, defended by Jones. Here's Sensabaugh. Again, the Jazz score.
What a great play. Totally schooled the defender on that one.
And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
And so it's Utah here with the ball. The Suns getting the bucket. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And what I love about marketing, he takes care of the basketball. And that's a result of being patient, playing smart, and just generally getting his points within the flow of the offense.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good for Markkanen. Hey, Stan, we've heard talk about players not heaving up a shot at the buzzer to protect their shooting percentage. Have you run into that at all?
Oh, Kevin, that definitely happens. Players are concerned about all of those numbers, shooting percentages being one of them, because they become a factor in contract negotiations. But they have to realize, number one, you've got to do what gives your team a chance to win. And number two, with all the analytics, teams separate out what they call heaves at the end of quarters. I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Durant inside. Working on Collins. Can't connect from 13 feet out. So for Phoenix, their last game a win against the Kings. Martin against Markkanen. Got loose. Stolen by Martin. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thank you. The Utah Jazz last season became one of the first teams in the league to move their games to broadcast television. It's a gamble, but they just about tripled their reach. And with the rapid growth in the region, they have a chance to attract new fans. Kevin, no doubt, other NBA teams are keen to see how this goes.
Oh, David, no question at all. We thank you for your report. Now, Booker, after Lowry Markkanen misses from long range. Here's Sensabaugh. He's covered by Beal. And here's Collins from outside. Rebound by the Suns.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him. That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Here's Collins. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. Markkanen passes to Collins. Back to Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
Well, we have seen Markkanen accept more and more responsibility over time. What a dominant scorer.
Booker outside. Strong finish inside from Booker.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Colin Sexton, he's checked in for the Jazz. George comes in for Collier. And a change for the Suns. Dunn's checked in. Sexton finds Kessler. Pass to George. Shot clock at 5. Second chance shot. And the layup good by Kessler.
Well, Kessler to the rescue, using his size to win the rebound, and then quickly going on the attack himself.
Now here's Durant. He's got 7. Dunn misses. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. They trail by 1. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Booker against George. And here's Collins from outside. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got his 6th assist on the night. Outside Durant. To the inside. Dunn gets to O'Neal. Dunn with a screen on Sexton. Martin the pass to Dunn. And the shot is good. Dunn's got it all tied up now for Phoenix.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Sexton against Martin. And Durant sends it back.
And how about the reach of Durant? Terrific job of having that on display defensively.
Shakes him. He can't hit that time. Excellent D there from Markkanen. Greg in the process to bring in all their stars. The Suns don't have a lot of ways to add players in the near future.
Yeah, they don't control their draft picks for the next few years. That was part of the price for Beal and Durant. They'll have to be very shrewd to add rotation pieces to help them win.
Now, here's Markkanen. He's got 14. Here's George. It's hauled in by Dunn. Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep here in the 7th. And Booker kicks to O'Neal. Pass to Dunn. Durant sets a screen for Dunn. Now Booker, the tray. Devin Booker, 3 right down the hatch.
Every chance he gets, Booker willing to take that shot. A consistent three-point shooter.
George sets a screen for Collins. Now Markkanen wants to get it to Kessler and does. Markkanen kicks to Collins. Jazz passing it around. It's stolen by Martin. And here's the fast break. Dunn leading the way. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Phoenix shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
At the line for 2.
He misses the free throw. And Greg, over the last few seasons, one area of consistency for the Jazz has been their rebounding.
Yeah, and they have some size, and they make controlling the boards a focal point. When you're playing Utah, you better be ready to put a body on somebody.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Royce O'Neal. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Martin. Now, here is George. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Spurs in San Antonio. Collins. Kessler in the post. Defended by Richards. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Cody Martin, he's checked in for Phoenix.
Number 17, Cody Martin.
Suns leading by 4. Booker outside. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
One of the areas where he has excelled all season long. How about 87% from the line?
.15 seconds left here in the second. Oh, Sexton in position. Beal with the steal. Here's Booker. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Suns lead by 9.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Suns. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Mike. Stout effort defensively in the first half. What did you do to limit them?
I just think our activity on the ball, we got to try and keep it in front of us. Our bigs did a good job, I think, being big in the paint, making things tough there. We got to finish it with the board.
Yep, rebounds and possessions, Coach. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. They're measuring up the shot. One more time, a round of applause for the participants.
Hey everybody, halftime is upon us, and the scoreboard showing a deficit for the Utah Jazz.
One thing that stands out to me, guys, is the disparity in free throws. They need a new recipe for getting to the line.
Yeah, fewer jumpers, more driving to the hoop, more touches down low.
Cooking up some Shaq stew.
Stay out my kitchen, Ernie.
All right now, still early on, but let's check out the Western Conference standings.
You take a look at Utah, they're letting the losses stack up. It can dim your confidence and your playoff chances. They need to make some changes, maybe in their lineup, maybe shot selection, something.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
So it's the Jazz now. 9-point game. In it forward, it's going to be Markkanen and Collins. The guard pair, it's George and Sexton. And it's Kessler in at the 5 spot. That's the group right now for Utah. Now, here's Sexton. Just 5 to shoot. Fires away from way outside. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. KD on the wing. He's guarded by Collins. Cutting the screen. And here's Booker from the arc. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
Just on fire tonight. Devin Booker is feeling it, folks.
George against Booker. 7-foot shot. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. You know, talking to Keontae George, he credits film watching for much of his success. I like that kind of element he brought up.
Yeah, they say he also spends a lot of time talking to veterans on the team, seeks advice from them and coaches. He's a real student of the game, and that has helped speed up the process for him.
Boy, a guy like that, coach, has got to be fun to coach.
Yeah, those are the guys you're looking for.
And KD's got the ball here for the Suns. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Stolen by Kessler. Lobbed up there for Collins. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Well, great to see in-sync offense like this. The pass is perfectly timed, and Collins rises up and puts it down.
Here's George. Collins kicks to Markkanen. Beal against Sexton. Inside, here's Kessler. And Kessler throws it down.
Great roll by Kessler after setting the screen. That's textbook.
Outside, Beal. Back to Booker. Booker going to work inside.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Outside, George, and stolen by Booker. Over Sexton. Shot is good off the back rim and in. And now a 10-point Suns lead.
And this is how you convert in transition. Booker running the floor well and being rewarded.
And it's a great finish!
Oh my gosh. He can slam it with the best of them. Collins with an all-star weekend-worthy dunk there.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Make some noise and get out of your seats for your Utah Jazz.
Break in the action. Let's look at the stats for Martin. He's averaging 3 points a game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
Yeah, look, it's not about being a stat stuffer. It's about being a guy coaches can count on and an asset to the team as a whole.
And here are the Suns now. They're leading by 8. Here's Beal, and it's sent back by Kessler. George against Booker. George passes to Markkanen. Pass to Kessler. With the fadeaway. From 13, and yep, finally dropped after rolling around the rim. And 11 points for Colin Sexton. Second half here, we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And here's Booker. He's got 21. Ooh, Booker taking the hit. Stan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What were some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh my gosh, Kevin, that would be a long list. But The two biggest would be this. I think, number one, anytime there was a lack of effort, you're not running back on defense, things like that. That I had a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for over and over and over again, and then guys just zone out and forget what they're supposed to do. Those were things that were hard to tolerate.
Especially when you would take such care in preparing them in every way. It's got to be just excruciating.
Frustrating as heck.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Commissioner Silver has been direct. The NBA is hoping for more competitive All-Star games. Now, they've said as much before, but last year's high-scoring All-Star game did precede the league's not-so-subtle move to cut down on foul calls and allow for more defense overall. They are trying to get it right. Kevin?
And it couldn't be a great game without defense, so we like the direction. DA, thank you. A three-pointer is right on target. Beal's got the lead up to 13 now for the Suns.
And love how assertive Beal is. He loves pulling up fast and surprising the D with that quickness.
Kessler setting the pick for Markkanen. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Markkanen's got 17.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first. Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Pass to Markkanen. To the paint. Here's Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
Yeah, give it to Sexton. He can get up and finish.
George against Booker. Martin for three. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Sexton the pass to Kessler. And Kessler throws it down.
Well, what I love about Walker Kessler, he's a 7-footer who plays like a 7-footer.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Attention, everybody. Here comes your Utah Jazz High Squad. Let's hear some noise for them. Attention, fans. On the court now, your High Squad. Get loud and let them hear. Lot of fans get free t-shirts.
Quickly, let's bring up the list of the top rookie three-point bombers in the NBA. And you look at Collier, second in the league, extremely accurate from beyond the arc.
And I think there's a little rivalry among that group of rookie bombers. I know he'd love to see his name all the way at the top of the list.
Jazz on D, trailing here by 8. The three. Dunn misses. And so Sexton will bring it up for Utah. After bursting onto the scene as a rookie, Coach Van Gundy, expectations certainly increased for Walker Kessler.
Yeah, and Kevin, I think he's handled those expectations well. He knows who he is. He's first and foremost a defensive rim protector and a rebounder. He's a rim runner on offense. He's a pick-and-roll guy. And he knows that he's got to continue to grow in the other areas.
That free throw, no good. Stan, of all the different styles of offense in this NBA, what style is the toughest to defend, toughest to stop?
Kevin, I don't think there's really any difference in terms of styles or systems in terms of what's tough to stop. It's players, and it's how well a system maximizes their best players. That's what makes teams tough to stop.
Suns leading by 7. Dunn sets a screen for KD, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Beal against Sexton. Fires at the elbow. Connects, the jumper drops. Sexton's got 15.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing. Yeah, and they hold the lead in spite of his cold shooting night. He has not been able to get it going.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Outside, Beal. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
Determined to produce. Beal plays with such desire on offense, always searching for the next shot.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Outside, Sexton. This one for 3. Rebound by the Suns. Richards got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. KD with a nice move. 9 points for Kevin Durant.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. Pass to Sensabaugh. Second shot opportunity. That one no good. Done with some nice D. Booker in the corner. Back to Beal. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Dunn finds Booker. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Dunn's got 3 assists in the game. Jazz trail by 10. Sexton with it. He's got 15. Shoots over Beal, and too long on the shot. Phoenix has gotten the 3-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Sensabaugh, defended by Booker. Here's Sensabaugh. Buries the long-range jumper. Sensabaugh's got 5.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
And so it's Phoenix bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great passer.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. So with Durant sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. They've got Dunn, Booker out there with Martin. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Plumlee in at the center position. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Anytime Devin Booker is sent to the line, it's a win for his offense. He's pretty much automatic, and it's been that way since he entered the league.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And Utah making a change here. Williams is checked in. He hits the second from the line. Utah with the ball. 8-point game. Here's Collier. Driving in. Filipowski passes to Williams. Here's the screen. Here's Sensabaugh. Dunn covering. Sensabaugh no good. Suns leading by 8. Dunn looking over the floor. Back to Booker. Drops in the layup for 2. Booker's got 17 points here in the second half.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Williams passes to Filipowski. Here's Sensabaugh. Dunn covering. Here's Collier. Shoots over O'Neal. And it's sent back by O'Neal. Dunn dishes to Booker. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Such an active shooter. Love how Booker gets defenders to try and be physical with him.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Suns.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
That free throw missing. Mikhailov's checked in for Utah. Good on the second free throw. Here's Collier. Pass to Sensabaugh. Takes a 3. The Jazz with another miss.
Yeah, those shots from him are certainly not helping their case.
Booker outside. Nifty move. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
But they've got to be careful. A big key to beating them is keeping Booker off the line as much as possible.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off.
Another trip to the line for him, and a successful one this time. He's earning his points the hard way here tonight.
And Utah making a change here. Juzang's checked in. And he sinks the second. Jazz trail by 12. And Will Hardy calls timeout here. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent.
All right, fans, it's dance cam time. Get ready to dance like everyone's watching. Somebody doesn't have rhythm. Keep it going.
Checked in for Utah. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldrich. What's the latest, David?
Hey, guys, now during that break, Will Hardy was some good words for his team. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said, we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Down low, Plumlee with the steal. Down against Martin. Pass to Martin. Booker outside. Devin Booker attacking. Lays it up off the glass. Booker's got the lead up to 14 now for the Suns. Utah has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Juzang. Here's Hendricks. 5 on the clock. They set the screen. Collier hits it from three-point range.
Well, maybe not the shot they were looking for there, but the defense gave it to him, and he knocked it down.
Martin, the pass to Plumlee. Kicks it out to Booker. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Isaiah Collier.
Yeah, easy call.
Devin Booker. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw, good, Booker.
Yeah, love the attitude he's playing with here in the second half. Going strong to the hoop and getting to the free throw line.
Some changes for Phoenix. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Plumlee. Kevin Durant comes in for Royce O'Neal. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Dunn. Both free throws good from Booker. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Utah. Trailing by 13. Outside, Sexton. Pass to Kessler. To the middle. It's tipped. Beal deciding where to go with it. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. He had a nice open look right there. And the Suns lead by 15. Utah has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Collins passes it to Sexton. Here's Hendricks. Lets it go with the 3. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got 4 assists in the game. Sexton against Beal. There's a good screen. Martin the pass to Richards. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Sexton kicks to Collins. 6 to shoot. Outside for Sexton. And a miss there on the triple.
Might be time for a little different approach. His shot hasn't been falling here in the second half.
Booker finds Richards. KD on the wing. Defended by Sexton. KD with the bucket.
And the defense has to be aware of KD at all times, especially when he's hovering around that mid-range.
Here's Hendricks, covered by Martin. Outside Collins. The Jazz working the ball around now. Sexton with the screen for George. Back to Sexton. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
And Sexton is a microwave scorer. And once he finds his rhythm, he's difficult to slow down.
Martin the pass to Beal. Richards with it. He's covered by Kessler. Sexton on the wing. Outside, George. Sexton against Martin. Collins, that's a 2-pointer. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
Well, when you're not right up on Collins, he senses that, and he can make you pay off the catch.
Back to Booker. Plenty of space. And it's Utah with the rebound.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
Outside, Sexton. And it's KD with the rebound. Phoenix leading by 12. Pass to Richards. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And we mentioned Durant's scoring ability often, but they're showing how good of a passer he can be.
Hey, Coach Van Gundy, what advice would you give to the teams that are rebuilding around their young players?
Well, generally, Kevin, what I would say is get some veteran leadership, some veteran presence on your team also, so that you have guys that can show the young guys what professionalism is and help them in their adjustment to the NBA.
Yeah, getting the right kind of veteran, right, with the right kind of message.
That's a great point. Just having an older guy is not the answer.
Here's Collins. No good, shot missing. Some solid defense there from KD.
Well, Collins is an exceptional athlete with a lot of skill offensively, but I'd like to see more out of him on the defensive end. I think that could bring his game to another level.
First one falls for him. John Collins was a force in his first few years, Stan, but hasn't seemed to match that level of success since that time. Why do you think that is?
Well, I think there's a few reasons, Kevin. Number one, I just think it's a lot about opportunity, and he went from being the number 2 guy on a team to being the 3rd, 4th, even at times 5th guy on the floor, so he's not getting as much opportunity. He doesn't have as much opportunity to play some of his minutes as a center now, and that was always where he could get a quickness advantage. So even where he is now, though, this guy is a very good player and has gotten to the point he's underrated.
George looking over the floor. Collins, a screen on Booker. George with the ball. And it's Martin picking him up. And that one's good, George.
And nice touch inside. George can finish from all 3 levels.
Phoenix leading by 14. And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Here's Richards. Pass to Martin.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Booker outside. Just 5 on the clock. Richards with it. The 3 from KD. They grab their own miss. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Here's Sexton. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Phoenix with the ball. 1:27 left in the game. Beal finds Booker. Now here is Martin. KD on the wing. He's guarded by Collins. Durant. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 7 rebounds in the game.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Suns.
They made more foul shots, and that was the difference.
That was a big advantage. The other team was defending with their hands instead of moving their feet, and they handed them a lot of easy points at the line.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Devin Booker.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision.
Kessler with the rebound. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
So it's the Suns winning easily here. And tonight, not just a regular season win, it also counts in the NBA Cup standing.
And if you look at the teams that advance in the Cup, you normally have to win this first game, so they're off to a strong start.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Mason, your game has expanded some, and what has that process been like?
You know, you just learn something new every game. You have to study your opponent and see what's going to be open, but some of the constants have to be rebounding, defense, bringing energy, and that's always going to get you a little bit.
Well, you had the whole package tonight, Mason. Thanks. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Devin Booker.